Ho, 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 everybody. Santa Claus here, coming to you from Batangas. I'm just hanging out here in my own space, my own room here. Catherine's taking a nap. Myrna's, she's cooking whatever she's going to sell today on the street. Grace is watching TV. So I decided to do a little vlog here, my daily duty to y'all, because y'all are supporting me with my channel, and I really appreciate it. So I promise you a vlog every day, even though today I really didn't feel like doing one because it's kind of a sad day. Let's see, we got some bad news. We got some bad news from Dingalan, the beach property we own. Well, kind of own. We have two dogs there. One dog we brought from here. Grace had since it was a puppy, named Rocky. And apparently he got a hold of, we think, one of them poisonous frogs. There's a ton of them over there at the beach property. And he got sick. And they didn't know how to take care of him. They didn't know what to do. They just let him be. Because sometimes they don't have any brains over there. And he died. He died today, this morning. There's no kind of veterinarians over there you can bring your pet to. But I'm sure they could have done something. Maybe given him, force-fed him some water or some, I don't know. I really don't know. But they just let him lay there and not eat for 2 days and didn't tell us. Grace was really, really mad talking to him on the phone, especially Jimmy. For those who don't know, Jimmy's her brother. He's one of the caretakers there. We also have another one, Michelle. That's her niece. Her sister's daughter. Anyway, they basically did nothing. They just let the dog lay around and die. So she was really upset because basically that's her dog. And we brought him over there in my truck. Just for security, because the other dog we have there, he's not that big of a help. But Rocky was a good watchdog. And he was only about 5 or 6 years old. He had a lot of life left in him. He was very healthy when we left him. So who knows if that's even the right story. But that's the problem, that's the problem with having two properties. We can't keep track of what's going on over there. I just keep sending money every month for their living expenses, their food, electricity, whatever comes up over there. And I'm not even enjoying the place. And on top of that, we don't even have the title yet. I've had the property for 2 years, still waiting on a title. So really, some days I just wish I never even bought the place. I never gave anybody any money. So it's just a warning to you other people that may be planning on moving to the Philippines, expats or retirees. Do your research, do your due diligence before you come here. And if you buy anything, even though the property wouldn't be in my name anyway, be in my wife's, make sure you physically see a title before you lay down any money. I was promised by many people, including family members, that there was a title attached to the property. And come to find out, yeah, the guy we bought it from, gave the money to, never physically had a title, even though he promised there was a title. So, you can't really trust anybody, unfortunately. I don't know how it's ever going to work out. I don't know if I'm ever going to have a title. But that's the way things go right now. It's just called rights. We have rights to be there. Nobody can really kick us out. But I'm not building any more buildings. I'm not putting any more money in over there. I already spent enough. I already had disasters happen, which I spent more money trying to rebuild. Kubos and other things. Typhoons and a small tornado that just wrecked everything. It's just one thing after the other. It's just very frustrating. And then I have to, take care of this property here in Batangas. So, that's why we're trying to sell this place in Batangas, so at least we can concentrate on one place. And then what the future lies, I don't know. Because, like I said, until I get an actual title in my hand of that property, I'm not building anything else over there. I'm not putting any more money in over there. I've already spent way, way too much. I came to this country with a certain amount of money. What I had, savings from selling my house, my car, my motorcycles, all my collectibles I had in the United States. I came over with that. No pension. I worked one job. I was a bartender for 25 years, those who don't know the story already. And it was a Hilton hotel, and there was no pensions. There was a 401k, which I cashed in before I moved here. But there wasn't a whole lot of money in that. So I have no Social Security either. I'm only 61. Maybe next year I might have something. So it's hard. It's hard budgeting money. So once again, if you're planning on moving here, make sure you have a good bit of cash on hand in the bank, or you have income, or you're going to have a job here, which is very hard for anybody that's older. There's not many jobs unless you do your own thing. You do something on the internet, or I know people that teach on the internet, or have little stores, or maybe dabble in real estate, or whatever you do. That's good. If you're successful at it, you can come here and be successful. Great, man. More power to you. But, I moved here strictly to be a dad to my daughter. I didn't want her growing up without a dad. So that was my reasoning of coming here. Some days I'm depressed. I'm sorry that I did it. But other days I'm happy to be here because I cherish every moment I have with her. It brings great joy to my life knowing I have a beautiful little girl like that. So I'm just watching her grow up, and I'm trying to help her as much as possible to grow and learn and become a smart, beautiful woman one day. I don't know what the future lies for her either. Maybe she'll want to go back to the United States one day. Who knows? But until then, I got to make the best of things here. Hopefully things will get better when I do have some Social Security coming in. When we do sell this house, there'll be a lot of stress off of me. I'll have a little bit of extra cash in the bank. I can do some things. But, I don't know what's going to happen with that property in Dingalan. I just keep paying money every month for 2 people to live there. If they're not happy, I don't know what their problem is. They don't have much to do over there. They have a beautiful view every day living there on the ocean. And they don't have to do much. just upkeep and keep an eye on the property. I mean, I wish I could do that. I wish somebody paid me to live there and I had no headaches. So, I mean, they complain there's nothing to do. Hey, there's nothing to do anywhere. I mean, unless you live in a big city and you go out to eat all the time and, there's plenty of things around you. But even then, how much money do you have to spend in restaurants every day? How many times can you go in town and go shopping? I mean, there's only so much to do, especially with lockdown. We're still in lockdown over here pretty much. If you go into the malls, you have to wear a mask and a shield. Things aren't still totally normal. But really, I mean, it's a totally different life here. It's just laid back, quiet. If you're the type of person that wants to go, do stuff all the time, this really isn't the place for you. Unless you have a lot of money, maybe you have a YouTube channel with millions of views, and you can afford to travel all the time. There's several bloggers that do that. Hey, great, more power to you. I'm glad you're successful. Maybe, wish I'm that successful one day where I can not worry about how much money I spend and I can travel all over the country and even all over the world. But from what I hear, YouTube has made it harder now to really get to that point. In the beginning, it was fairly easy, and there wasn't that many vloggers, especially in the Philippines here, doing their thing. So, I don't know what else to tell you. Just do your research, as I've said before. Make sure this is the life you want, because it's not for everybody. There's a lot of things you have to put up with. And me especially, like I said, having 2 properties isn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be nice just having a little vacation place and then coming back here, but I really can't handle that. I need to sell this place, and then we'll decide what the next step is, whether we're going to live in Dingalan permanently or figure something else out. But I'm just trying to make the best decisions, because of the decisions I've already made weren't always the best. But, bear with me. Keep watching my story. I'm glad you guys are at least interested enough to leave me some comments. But yeah, pretty sad day. We're going to miss Rocky. Rocky was a good dog. And I guess Jimmy was going to bury him today. So say a prayer. And hopefully things will get better. We'll get some good news on a buyer for this place. We haven't heard back from the some interested parties. We haven't heard back. I guess they're pretty busy. They're working. Maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow's Sunday here. Maybe we'll hear something, but who knows? So you just take it day by day here. But appreciate all you guys. Really appreciate it. If you're a first-time viewer and you've watched other vloggers give you advice, yeah, no problem. Take all the advice you can get. Watch everything you can. But do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, because I really need the subscribers. I'm low on the totem pole, and I'm trying to shoot you straight. So leave me a comment. Leave me a thumbs up. It does help those algorithms YouTube uses. And I appreciate all you guys out there. But that's going to do it for me. Sorry if I sounded depressed today, but it's because my dog died. Oh well, hopefully tomorrow will be better. Take care of yourself, your friends, your family. God bless everyone. Santa Claus, now living in the Philippines and Batangas. God bless.